play. I think the first thing to talk about is throwing and catching the baseball. And it's one of the phases of the game that's most overlooked phase of the game. You know, the team that usually catches the ball and throws the ball the best is going to have the best chance and opportunity to win the ball game. Doesn't matter what level it may be at, the team that can catch it and throw it best is going to have the best chance and opportunity to win the ball game. And the most important thing about catching and throwing is, you know, the team, as I say, that catches it and throws the ball is going to have the best chance and opportunity to win the ball game. So I want to talk about probably the most undercoached phase of the game is being able to catch the baseball and throw the baseball. First of all, when we go to throw the ball, we want to stress accuracy and velocity over quickness. I'd rather have a good throw with something on it than a hurried up throw with nothing on it. When guys have trouble playing the game is when they have to play the game a little faster than they're capable of. So in throwing a ball, we want to hold it on the horseshoe of the ball. We want to get the four seams. They call this the horseshoe. We want to hold it on the horseshoe. We want to make sure our hand is behind the baseball. We go to throw. We're not like a pitcher where we go down, back, and up. We're just going to take the arm straight back. Glove comes to shoulder. Then glove comes out here. I'm going to pull to my armpit, be aggressive with it. I want to form the L on my arm. I want to have the hand behind the baseball. Again, we stress accuracy and velocity over quickness. I want to get directional. I want to close that front side. I want to point the knee, hip, shoulder in the direction I want to throw the baseball. And it goes straight back, glove to shoulder. Glove comes out here to the armpit, L in the arm, hand behind the baseball. And I want to try to hit the guy in the chest with it. If I make a wild throw at first base, I'd rather throw low than high. First of all, I'm going to have more velocity if it's lower. And second of all, we have a better chance with the hop. We have a second chance. If I'm going to throw wild at first base, I'd rather throw left than right, as my catcher's going to have a better chance and opportunity to back it up. So again, point the knee, hip, shoulder, glove to shoulder, glove to armpit, L on the arm, hand behind the ball. Make sure we have that front side closed. I want to close that front side, and I want to get directional. Catching the baseball. We don't throw the baseball till we see the picture window. You know, hands up. Hands are married. They're like mom and dad. They're together all the time. Above the waist, thumbs together. Below the waist, pinkies together. Can't put my chest in front of the ball. Got to move my feet. If I watch your players just play catch, I can tell you who the better athletes are just by the way they play catch. Up on the balls, the feet right here. Take the ball to the shoulder. Close off that front side and get directional with it. A bad throw, a good throw, we bend and get our butt down. Ball below the waist, pinkies together. Above the waist, thumbs together. Can't put my chest in front of it, got to move our feet. And a bad throw, good throw, we bend and get our butt down, not this. So those are the two elements we want to talk about, is being able to throw the ball and be able to catch the baseball, be able to handle the ball. And again, the team that catches and throws the best is going to have the best chance and opportunity to win the ball game. Okay, as far as fielding a ground ball, a body in motion stays in motion. A body at rest stays at rest. So every pitcher is going to be different with their windups. Some nice and long, some are short, but I want to take my prep steps. It's just a right-left, where when the ball gets in the hitting zone, we want to time it because a body in motion stays in motion, a body at rest stays at rest. We just take a right-left, or you can take a left-right, but we want some type of preliminary movement. As the ball, we time it as it gets in the hitting zone. I want to take those prep steps right there. Because again, a body in motion stays in motion, a body at rest stays at rest. Okay, now fielding a ground ball. We want to sprint to get to where the ball is. As we get close to the ball, we want to float like a butterfly. I want to break down and get under control. And it's a heel-toe relationship. Toes out, butt down. You know, the more my toes are out, the more my butt can come down. It's just like a teeter-totter. You know, I get my glove out here, my butt's going to come down. The more my butt comes back, the more my glove's going to come back here. So fielding the ground ball, take my prep steps. Now, we get my glove open. A lot of players, they don't open to the glove till the last minute. We call them a glove turner. I want my glove to be open. Thumb out, elbow in. Thumb out, elbow in, gets my glove open. I want to field left of center of my body. Not center, because it locks my wrist. I want to field left of center. I want to be out to in and down to up. I want to draw a line from my chin to the ground. That's where I want my glove to be. I want to be at 45, that's 90. I want to be at a 45-degree angle with my glove. And again, the more my butt comes down, the more my glove comes out. They talk about somebody having soft hands. His hands aren't any softer than yours. It's because he has his hands out and he's got a little bit of give. So it's right, left, thumb out, elbow in. Draw a line, chin to the ground. It's where I want my glove to be. 45-degree angle, left of center of my body. We want to take the right hand. And we say, put the lid on the jar. I'm going to be out here, and I want to flex the wrist right out in front of me, get it to my right shoulder, and I'm ready to throw. A ball that's really smoked, has something on it, I may want to funnel to my belly button a little more. And I want to see the button on my cap. But for most ground balls, we want to get it out in front, secure the catch, put the lid on the jar, right foot in front of the left, and we're ready to throw. We teach the backhand. Once the ball goes over midpoint of my body, instead of trying to field like this, if it hits and comes out of my glove, it's going to go here. But if I take over midpoint of my body, if I do my backhand, now if it hits my glove and misses, it's going to stay in front of me, and I'm going to have a chance to make a throw. And we always start low and work up. The harder the ball's hit, the more of a tendency it has to stay down. So we should never make an error where the ball goes underneath the glove. And there's two hops we want to field a ground ball on. The high hop or the short hop. Now how do we get those? By having good feet. You see good athletes. The greatest asset any athlete can have is to have good feet. Whether I'm playing linebacker, whether I'm playing quarterback, whether I'm playing shortstop, it doesn't matter. You have to have good feet. And I stay away from a bad hop if I have good feet. If I come out and get the short hop, there's no chance of error, or the high hop as it starts to descend. But I want to stay away from the in-between hop because that's going to have the most spin and speed on the ball. So I want to get that short hop, or I want to get the high hop as it starts to descend, get the ball to my right shoulder, and we're back to the most important phase of the game, being able to catch the ball and throw it. Once again, take my prep steps, we call them creep steps, left of center, out to in, down to up, thumb out, elbow in, right hand on top, start low and work up, secure the catch, right foot in front of the left, and we're back to that phase of throwing and catching the baseball.